hope you're having a great day, a little bit better than me. This is the second time that I am filming this. I've been a little bit under the weather and I've been taking some antibiotics, which kind of knocked me out a bit. Yesterday, I filmed all of this presentation in slow motion, 200 frames just to be exact. So everything was thrown out, but there you go. So finally, we are here today talking about the F100 and the M40 from Zhiyun. They are brighter than you would expect. So today we're going to have a look at what we can do with these kind of lights in my little YouTube studio under construction. So let's start off with the F100, which is a light stick, and it also comes with these very cool barn doors, so you can direct the lights a little bit better. And it also comes, we're going to have a look at that very soon. We're going to have a look at the egg crate as well, which further directs the light even more. And if you want to, it also comes with a diffuser to make the light a little bit softer. Today I have only one little spotlight on with a small softbox because I want these two lights to make this scene look much cooler. So let's take this one to the back. Oh, and the cool thing about both of them is that they do come with 1/4" threads so that you can connect them to light stand if you want to, and that is really, really cool. So let's just put that one over here. Well, you can play around with it, obviously, and control the light a bit using the barn doors, which is, it's such a positive addition to this light. So there you have, the scene changes completely. What about you? Let's use you as a fill light, because this is a bi-colored light. So now it's set on quite warm. Let's put it a bit whiter without. So already you can see that this little light could easily be a fill light in case you have a big softbox. So both of these lights are battery driven. You can power the F100 with electricity. The M40 is only battery, but if you have it at a very low intensity, it's gonna last for a really long time. So in a YouTube setup like now, you can easily use the M40 as a fill light. I'm going to remove the barn doors for this example, as you don't need them, because right now they're just going to be used to kind of decorate my set. So if I had two of the F100, that would work really well in the background, one there and the other one on the other side, to really make it more symmetrical. So that's another use. You don't put it towards a wall, but you actually show it in the frame to make it look pretty epic. Having the F100 visible in your shots is really cool also. If you're making, for example, a music video, have a couple of them, maybe even 4. It's gonna look really nice with these kind of lights. And remember that you can film at a slow shutter speed, slow motion, for example, because these are 100-watt lights and are super, super bright. Let me show you very quickly. Well, let's start off with the M40 that we have here. Now, I mean, there's no digital display on it, so you just have to kind of go in the ballpark. Now it's at 100. I can light up the whole room with this. Look at that. Towards the wall. I switch off this spotlight. I don't even need a spotlight for this. It's not really made for being a key light, but as you can see, you can easily do that with bouncing off the light off a white wall. Why not? So let's put on the barn doors and the egg crate. And this is really cool that Zhiyun has included this in the package so that you don't have to buy this apart. There are a couple of different options when you buy the light. I think there's one available without the power cords, but I do suggest getting the power cord in case you want to power this light for a long time. And now what we're gonna do on the back, bear with me, let's change the color again. It can be something stylistic, whatever you do. And again, if you have more than one, it would be so cool to make. You can make an X, for example. And of course, if you have a C stand or something, you just attach it and you're good to go. Let's make it a bit brighter. Press the top up button and it goes to maximum. And here you see how bright it is, even using the egg crate, and you can create really cool shapes with it. Let's put the M40 in the background because as you can see here, Yep, it comes with this little stand, so you can put it on the tripod if you want to, but the great thing is that you can also put it on a table. Full brightness, insanely bright light. I mean, is this even possible? So in case you want to have a slightly cleaner background than the RGB. Now, let's put the F100 as a key light instead. You can use it as you have this diffuser included. I have to do it. Let's remove the egg crate. I know that people have tried to put on the egg crate and the diffuser at the same time. I guess you can do it, but it's a little bit tricky. And let's attach it to this tripod. You can get cheap tripods on Amazon. You don't need nothing fancy because these lights are not super heavy. The light stick is a little bit heavy, but it's fine. You know, you don't need something very sturdy. However, it will not, this little guy is not enough. Hold on. Something like this is not going to hold the F100 because it is not strong enough. So you need to have like a friction arm or something like that. This is getting messy and noisy. Okay, let's put the diffuser on. Obviously, you can use it as a fill light, just like we did with the M40. Let's switch off the spotlight that I have. Let's see how it looks like at 25%. Gonna put it a bit higher. I mean, ideally, I should have a friction arm or something to make it go in kind of this angle. It's just straight now. So this is at 25%. This might even be too bright. I'm gonna turn down the brightness. It's just too bright. There we are, just off frame, as you can see. This can definitely work as a YouTube setup. I did not expect that to work. So I do have the barn doors on now. Oh, this is so cool. You have to see this. So some different effects included, as you can see. I haven't even looked at these ones because usually you get the boring ones, fire, cop car, but these ones are great. Since this is such a big surface you get compared to a small pocket RGB light, the effect is actually more effective. This is something that I would definitely use in the background somewhere. Oh, that would be cool for gaming, man. Let me switch on the spotlight. Well, it's not that cool with the muff on. I like that. So these are just a few examples of how you can use these two great lights. Obviously, the small M40 is also great because you can place it inside smaller places where a bigger spotlight can't fit. Obviously, as you have seen, you can light up very big spaces as well. It's great for product photography as you have this little stand on it, mounted to a tripod if you like. It's cool looking as well. The F100 I would use everywhere I can, to put it like that. Again, I would try to get two. Depending on when you're watching this video, there might actually be a 2-for-1 offer. I'm gonna leave the link below so you can check it out just in case. Have we tested how bright it actually is? And maximum 100, there you go. That's how bright it is. Insanely bright. You can power this with the included power cable, and this will obviously also charge the battery in the F100. Doesn't matter too much the battery life because, as I said, the M40, you do not want to have this on full intensity for a long time because that is not what it's made for. This guy blasted on full intensity if you want to. I tried it out in 200 frames per second and it works beautifully. I think that was actually shot at, I think I had it on 40%. Yeah, and they never get too hot. They're not noisy. There are some fans here, as you can see on the back, to make sure that it never overheats. And the technology that they have used in the design of the F100 is based on their very good and famous gimbals. It's very exciting to see a company making other products, also making now great lights. I'm looking forward to the next collection of lights that come out from Zhiyun. Until next time, check out the link to see if there's an offer, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.